Hello, my friends on YouTube. Today, I'm going to speak about a subject. It came to my mind because what I have seen on what's happening on the news. The name of this video is "We Reap What We Have Sown." So if we sow good seed, we will reap good harvest, and vice versa. Why am I talking about this? The reason is, on the news, the right wing in Sweden is rising. And that right wing, the history of this right wing really was insignificant. Was just, it really didn't have any authority or influence or any weight in Sweden before. However, this extreme, and it is an extreme wing, but before, because it being extreme, people didn't like it so much. It was almost nationalistic to the point of fascism. But now that very wing, the far right wing, is rising. And the reason we ask ourselves, why is this now? Why is this happening and happening now? The reason is, when you know that Sweden opened its doors to help those who were in need, primarily the people running away from Iraq, Syria, Yemen, and whoever run. Actually, some places are totally peaceful, like Jordan and other countries, yet people took advantage and they just rush into Sweden. And if you go without a passport or any documents because you just ran away, you ran for your life, you don't have any documentation, so you can give yourself any name, any identity, and out of the goodness of their hearts, they accepted these people without checking them, without vetting them. And they welcomed them. They welcomed them in Greece, in Sweden, in Germany, in Britain, in many countries. What happened when they went there? Crime hit the roof. The crime rate, stealing. Most important is rape. The rape of women and the rape of school girls. They are going back to they finish school day and they are going back home. They get kidnapped, raped, sometimes killed. And when this happens, what do we expect? What should we expect from Sweden or Britain or Germany? I mean, the same thing happening also in these countries. They are really burning mosques, and they are stalking Muslim men and women, and they are beating them up. They are returning the favor, in a way you could say. But why the Muslims are surprised? Why are you surprised of this reaction? Before this reaction, there was an action, and the action was taken by the Muslims, stealing and raping. Okay, why? Because these are infidels, and Muhammad taught you that the infidels, you can steal their money, and because they are infidels, you can actually rape their women, and it's all legitimate. They are infidels. They deserve it. They deserve it. So when the extreme party start to rise, calling for military action, for slaughtering the Muslim there, the immigrants. Are you surprised? I'm not. I'm not surprised at all. I actually rather think that it took them too long to come to this point. All right? What do you expect if you hit me once, twice, 3 times? Yeah, maybe their nature, they are Christian-based country and they believe in turning the other cheek. But how many times do you expect the people to turn the other cheek? All right? They might be forgiving once, twice, but when you continue doing that, you think they will bring you a box of chocolate and a bouquet of flowers and they will thank you very much for raping my wife and daughter? Thank you for robbing my home? Or they will buy a gun and they come after you, one by one. So, you misused and abused the people that they offer a helping hand to you. And that's what you planted. You planted that seed of rape and robbery and revenge is what you will reap. People will come at you with vengeance. Okay, that is happening in Sweden now. Sweden is the most relaxed country that they treat their criminals. They put them almost in a hotel, not in a prison, to rehabilitate them, because they know that sometimes a person's mind go crazy and he might commit a crime. He might even kill a person. But that they know that this is a person who couldn't take the pressure. So he or she committed a crime. They try to change his behavior, whether it's even if that crime was murder, they don't kill him. They work with him to rehabilitate his emotion, to get rid of the anger that get him to that point. So for them to come to this point that they want kill the immigrants, it means they came to see no hope with these people, to rehabilitate them. It's better to get rid of them. The thing is, if these people just reflect a little bit, like a few days ago, 3-4 days ago, a boat capsized near Libya was going to Europe, aiming for Europe, and the immigrant on that boat drowned. Here you risk your life trying to flee the destruction of your system, the Islamic system, the non-functional system that Muhammad left behind. Yes, it's non-functional. It doesn't work and it will not work. Let's not deceive ourselves. You risk your life to run to another country, and when they open their door to you to welcome and to give you home, to give you food, to teach you an occupation so that you can earn a living, and then you rape their children. I don't know. For me, I will not rehabilitate you. I will pull my gun and shoot you in the head. Okay? some people ought to be dead. You come, rob my home, touch my wife or my child, I will put you a bullet in your head. Plain and simple. No time for rehabilitation and waste of time and money. Okay? Saudi Arabia, the man, Mohammed bin Salman, the man that I thought he's enlightened and he's going to help the country and now he shows his real color. He's a true Muslim, unfortunately. Okay? He's now putting a law. If anyone criticizes Islam or the system in Saudi Arabia, 5 years in prison. 5 years in prison and what's equivalent to $800,000 fine. So it's either or it could be both. It could be both. And now some people told me, I cannot mention names, but some people told me they are very careful of what they say now, even like when they chat on private chat on Facebook or whatever. They have to watch what they are saying because you don't know if they are watching you. So you are living in a prison in a way. This is a huge, large prison. Each Islamic country, it is a prison. You run for freedom and you want to bring that prison mentality to the people that you ran to. That's what we are planting. It will not take very long until we see that not just the right wing in Sweden, but all of Europe rising, destroying mosques with the people. You know, like these Sunni, they go to the Shia mosque and they plant bombs. It's not that I'm giving them a hint, but this is a natural reaction. This is a natural reaction for people that you abuse their trust, that they could do that. As you are doing to the Sunni or doing to the Shiite, and Shiite are doing to the Sunni, and they are doing to the Sufi and the Baha'u'llah, and there are many sects in Islam, and each one is bombing the other one and murdering the other one. Don't underestimate that those people also they have limit. They may be forgiving once, twice, 3 times, but at the end they could learn from what you are doing and they can apply the same thing to you and destroy the building on you, which it happened already in Britain. One guy was very angry and he went to the mosque while the people praying outside, and he plowed through the people, the Muslim people, while they are, I can't remember, praying or coming out of the mosque. And that's basically what the guy did in Germany. During last Christmas, one Muslim guy, he rented or he had his own truck. He plowed through the Christmas shoppers before Christmas, killing more than 80 people, I believe. Okay? So you are giving a hint. They can do the same thing. And why would they do the same thing? Because this what we planted. Learn it. Learn something. You cannot, Muslim people, you cannot live ignorant forever. It's time to wake up. Thank you very much. We appreciate your comment and we hope to hear from you soon, and share, and please comment. Thank you.